Me? I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Nice.
It was raining last few days, no rain today. So it's very
Oh.
sunny.
Hi.
Hi, Dirk.
Hi.
How's it going for you?
Doing good here.
Nice to hear.
Hi guys.
Yeah. Sorry if I get a little distracted. I'm still working and we have somebody installing an air conditioner, so I'm trying to do 3 things at once.
Ah, I forgot that was planned for today. How's that going?
But they're doing all right, but I think they're gonna run longer than we planned on because we have a thing later today that I think they're gonna run into.
Ah, nice. Do we have anybody left we're waiting on?
Florence. Nicole, Lucas. Did Mackenzie say she can't maybe or?
I think that's right. She said something about today's meeting. I forget what it is. I'll double check. Yeah, Mackenzie said her schedule changed, so she won't be able to make the meeting. I guess we're all here.
Oh, camera. Okay. Who wants to take the lead? Shreya, do you want to share the screen and show what?
I'm gonna
Or
have to hop out early, so probably not best for me.
okay. So should I share my screen? I don't know. Somebody has to. I'll just
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
should definitely go ahead and do it. That'd be awesome.
I think I do entire screen.
Sorry, I missed the question. The guys were talking. What was it?
Sharing screen so that we can go through the things.
Ah.
Oh, so many things open. Where is the document? Oh, I think this is the one probably. Where it says enter picture in picture automatically, so you can use it on top of it. Okay, let's see all of this time. I don't know what it's saying. Oh, that's not the document. Sorry, it's just too early for me to use it. Here. Phase 2. Who has the roosters? There is an island here.
That's me. Those are my landlord's roosters.
That's so cool. So there's this small island in Molokai. When I did my second master's in engineering, so I would stay there for a month, and you have to wake up like 4 a.m. because roosters wake up.
Yeah, that's about what time these ones start going off. Around 3:15 to 4 o'clock is when they start their day.
Which one is the document? This one? Do you see my screen, by the way?
Yeah, it should be this one.
I don't know if I put this thing in here, maybe in this corner. Okay. so far everything looks really organized. That would be my opinion, and only thing I have, like, how to make it bigger. I need to bring my charger. But you guys go ahead. I'm gonna increase the volume. I'm gonna bring the charger. Shreya, sorry, Shreya, do you want to start saying something so that, because if you're saying you're gonna have to leave early?
Yeah, I commented on all the things, and Lucas and I did some edits to make it a little more consistent. So with that, I think what we have left is to make the table look better, and that I can do if the team doesn't end up like finishing that or getting to it. I'm thinking that might be something we have to like download and reformat. Outside of that, I think it's just looking into the rubric and confirming that everything's good. Is there anything else, Lucas? I know that there's a couple other comments we put in there.
Lucas looks like just left the meeting. Maybe having a connection.
Oh, he's back. But yeah, and
Yes.
then the table labels that we have, that might be something that we have to label as well. So I made that so we can have figure and table references consistently as per the rubric.
Okay. One slight small comment about the table labeling. I was thinking, what if we create a small box here and we put the description under this table and then figure description here. If it's all together, it kind of, it's just my, I have to
No, I'm on
just make
board
it
with
separate,
whatever works.
because I like the labeling here. It's really nice.
The other question that I have is like with the table, we weren't sure if it should be tables labeled above and figures below. That's the convention I've used, but the team would be best reaching a consensus for that.
Right, this one, right? Like
yeah, so that's how I'm used to doing it, but I don't know if that's the best way.
So either on the top or on the bottom. Okay.
I kind of like how you have
like
it.
I meant tables I'm used to labeling above, and then figures I'm used to labeling it below, but I'm open to do whatever the team feels is best.
I have a couple questions, or rather, yeah, I have some questions.
Go ahead.
One is, if we have okay, for this chart, we're only really listing one mitigation strategy per psychological challenge. And I totally get, because of space, it's not going to work. But does this chart make all of the other charts kind of redundant in a way? Because per the 3 challenges we are fixated on, we're kind of just relisting the mitigation strategies. So my first question would be, do we need the other charts? And then my second question is, does it look weird if we keep the big chart that we have at the top here, but we have this column that has the number of mitigation strategies we came up with, but then we only end up listing one? Just my 2 cents.
We probably don't need that number column.
Okay. Yeah, we probably don't need that column.
On the same note, it seems like with the rubric, we have to talk about challenges. So if we say mitigation twice, like you're saying, that might be kind of taking away space from highlighting what the challenges are a little more.
Should we go through the rubrics really quick just to have, like, revise our ideas? Where is the rubric? I have to delete these videos because I don't have much space. This is University of Hawaii, has like only 7.5 giga, but okay, so Google Drive. Rubrics should be here.
I think it's a link in one of the docs. Might be the
Links.
2.1 report guidelines, yeah, and then somebody linked it. Yep.
Grading rubrics. All right, so organization and structure. So this is the best report, and then the less best, and then the sometimes good, and like the really the lame report. We don't wanna be in the number 2 points, right? We wanna, our focus is here. So report is exceptionally organized with clear headings and subheadings and logical flow, easy to follow. So we have that kind of headings, subheadings, and logical flow.
Yeah.
Content, content completeness. Yes. All recurrent sections, for example, challenges, strategies, and implementation plan, also visualization, are present and thorough. So you also have that.
Yeah.
I mean, strategies and implementation. Strategies probably mitigation plan, miss, or something. I don't know. We have mitigation strategies. Challenge identification. Challenges are well described, and impact ratings are clearly explained. Insightful group comparisons.
That I think we have, for sure.
Right. And then strategies are well developed with clear distinctions between proactive and reactive. Yes, we work on that. Very good. Oh, I should have not stopped sharing. Across this meeting closes. You don't see my screen anymore, right? I accidentally closed.
Yes.
How to make this screen bigger? Just a second.
Do you want me to share my screen?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
If you have trouble, then you can also hand over to someone.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet, it's presenting. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. All right. So also being implementation plan, detailed, realistic, phase-based plan with clear responsibilities, easy to understand. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, maybe we're missing this part of clear responsibilities, but I think to some extent it always gets clear. Like at least we have this distinction between individual and crew based. So I guess
Yeah, and also
fine.
like time wise, like I think by having it before mission, on mission, post mission, we
Yeah.
have that kind of like phase. Those are the phases, maybe.
Right.
Visual representation. Visual is highly effective, clear, and supports findings. Data is well presented. I think that's true for ours.
Yeah,
Yes.
it kind of got a tiny bit worse now that Emily asked us to implement all of the challenges with mitigations, but
Well, and yeah, but also the graph I think is more important. We only need we need one visual representation,
Right.
and that can be our graph. And anything else is extra, is awesome, right?
yeah.
Yes, I agree.
And then overall quality and insight. Report demonstrates exceptional understanding and insight into psychological resilience, highly actionable. Well, I think we're all like pros at all these steps at this point after reading it over and over again. So I think that should be a slam dunk.
Yeah, I guess they will find some points that we could have improved here or there. They are pretty aware that 2 pages is very little for everything they ask for. So
Yeah. And again, like here's the thing is like if we are, and I'm not saying we should just submit as is and like go for it and call it a day. We can still work on it. I'm just saying if we miss one point, it's not that they don't send us to Mars anyway, you know. Like it's just a matter of or having it organized the best way that we feel we
Yeah,
can.
absolutely.
I guess sorry, go ahead.
I just want to add that all these points are definitely addressed from us. It's just a question of if they really see that this is proficient or exemplary or so.
Yeah, I agree. I guess the only thing that I'm concerned.
Sorry, Shay, go ahead.
Sorry about that. The only thing I'm concerned about is like the readability of the table.
Yeah.
Me too. Yes. But before we go to that topic, my thought was about the rubrics. I mean, we have all these points, right? But points are based on like 5 points is the best report, and then 4 points, 3 points. So if we are already in the 5 points, we don't really need to worry about all the points, right? Because these are just a category of each report. Sorry, maybe I couldn't explain my thoughts, but
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, we want 5 points across the board, so we get a perfect, quote unquote, A plus perfect score, whatever you want to think of it as. But you know, if we as a team feel confident in the report as it is, or we want to tweak just a few things, and then we'll feel good about it, and then it's up to, you know.
Okay, got it. So that other points can be also inclusive. Okay. About Shreyas' point, that's my main concern about this table. I think we have this average and we have these other columns here. Do we really need that, like pre, post? I mean,
Yeah, I think we can cut it down to just the challenge and mitigation strategy and maybe the average. That's probably about all we need.
right. You could simplify it.
Maybe the description too, because we do need to talk about those, and that is part of the first part of this paper report.
Yes.
So if it's like challenge, descriptions, average, because I think it alludes to our graph, which is great, and then mitigation strategy, that would probably be enough, and that would also allow us to keep, if we do the deep dive into these 3 challenges, we don't need the type or the implementation because those are in the other charts.
Yeah,
I agree.
Me too, so that we can keep the visualization parallelly, right? Otherwise, we have to find a space for this.
We can probably increase the size of the text with that too.
Yeah. Who is it? Florence who has access to this graph, and they're.
I think we all do. It's in the Excel sheet. I just don't know where.
Okay.
So one thing that could also help is maybe, so right now from the graphic from figure 1, the text looks bold, so takes maybe more space than needed. So maybe one could even squeeze the figure 1 a little bit more without losing readability there. Because the letters are bold but still in the size of the rest of the text. So it could help to just squeeze the graph a little bit, because I mean the area doesn't need to be that huge for the actual figure, because that's basically you grasp everything on the first glance because of the shape of the curve. But then of course the individual labels might need to be readable.
Okay. Yeah. It's a good point, Dirk. I don't know if I personally don't know where that graph lives in in here at this point, so maybe if somebody else does, they can.
We're saying it in the chat.
Huh?
Look in the chat.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so I can see what's going on.
Sure. You have aliens in the background. Aliens are coming.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. You should see my wallpaper. You want to see my wallpaper? As an aside, here. So here's my wallpaper. Here's the UFOs. Here's the little alien man. Oh, there you go. Here's me getting abducted by the alien.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm obsessed with
Awesome.
UFOs.
Created your little world.
All right, that's a huge aside. Let me find the doc. Step 1 ranking.
I'll quickly share the screen to show you something I was working on. So I downloaded the report because Microsoft Word has different formatting style, and I just cropped the last 3 sections, like pre-posters, mission purple. So you have that. That's all I have. But I think if you could find somewhere if we need the average or not. Mitigation strategies. So Emily said,
the average I would leave, but the number of mitigation strategies might be croppable.
No, Emily said both challenges and mitigation strategies for all the challenges. But
yeah, but just the number. No, I mean just the number. So this 4th column.
Numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives a little bit space. I mean, we can leave the proactive, reactive, because in the rubrics that specifically says in one column, like 1 point. So
yeah, just a thought. It might be disadvantageous if we just tag each of the challenges with 1, because as you see in, for example, these 3 columns down there, for each of the individual challenges, we actually have many proactive as reactive mitigation strategies, right? So it's actually kind of false to just label it with 1 for each of the.
Can you repeat again one more time so I understand?
We have the individual challenges here,
right?
And we have a number of mitigation strategies for those. And with this last column of type, you indicate that all these strategies would be the same type, right? And I think that's not true.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Well, and the other thing is that this, the large chart has our 3 challenges that we do explain later on. So instead of in the mitigation strategies, we list them all, or we list all of them there, we could just say like C section challenge 2 or whatever, C section challenge 3. And that way that would save some space in the graph as well.
But do we have that much time to like do all these action items? I'm thinking how much. We have only 1 day, right? So, but that's a good idea too, right? It makes it more.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would just be, okay, I'm still trying to find exactly where that is. Step 2 ranking. Okay. So.
Do you want to share your screen?
Okay, sure. I think I found it.
Yes. Anytime you're saying something, sharing screen. Otherwise, it's just hard to follow thoughts.
Okay. So I found it. Okay, so here's our chart, right?
Yes.
We don't need the mitigation technology or techniques number column because We're not going to do that, right?
Yes.
So we get
Yes.
rid of that. Just bear with me for a sec.
Yes. Yes. Do it.
And then this one, like these are already described. All of our mitigation strategies are described in later charts. So we could change it to something like see breadth of strategies in challenge 1 section.
That makes it very like complicated. If you could just, sorry, that's my personal opinion. Others are welcome, but I was thinking just to keep the table full so that it has all the information, and then anybody can always look more, right? Because it's so. In my understanding, I feel that when you have the table and all the challenges, and we listed top 3, and people quickly compare, oh, what are the top 3 and where's top 4, and then just quickly have a glance. And then if somebody wants to know, of course they will know that we're explaining those top 3 in the back. Because writing that one sentence, just taking a space of the sentence, it doesn't have any other. That's my opinion, but others are share.
I mean, in the chat, I was trying to, Emily did just say we only needed one sentence for each in that table for the ones that we weren't expanding on later.
Right.
Okay. So I mean,
Yes.
so we can just leave these as is. And then we don't need the implementation columns either for this graph, right? Because
Yes.
we're only
Yes.
talking about the implementation of the top 3.
Yes.
Got
She
it.
said we don't need it, and you could reduce the space in the average a little bit, because these are just numbers, so that we have more space for the visualization. Thank you for taking this step. That's really cool. I was trying to do it.
Also, the first, like the second line could be just deleted, just to save some tiny space.
The second line, where? What do you mean?
Yeah, you just deleted it.
Oh, I see. Okay, the row. Okay. And we could, if we try to expand this out, no, I guess it doesn't matter because the descriptions are longer.
We
Yeah,
could change
maybe.
decimals. Do we need 3 decimals on the average?
I would explicitly make them uniform, so at least to have, if you put 3, all should have 3, and I would vote for having 2 at maximum though.
We could just make
No,
it 2. It would be 3.
You can just
3,
mark
8.
all of them. Exactly.
Yes, good.
There you go.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
So
This is
now,
driving me a little nuts, so I'm changing them so they're all.
doing good.
Neuroticism coming out. Okay. And then, is there anything else here that we can kind of?
Yeah. Again, the column E, I think, is not according to the truth, right? Because there, according to this, for challenge 1, all the mitigation strategies would be reactive, and all the ones for second and third would be proactive. And in the table below, we show that this is not true.
Yeah, I agree. Because missing family and friends, I wrote about reactive and proactive ones.
Exactly.
Sorry.
But there's also no sense in putting reactive and proactive in every line for the type, right?
Right. I guess, yeah. Is that something that we should keep for all of our mitigation strategies, or is that something that we just need for the ones that we expanded upon?
I don't know. I would rather, for the table, put something general in the description that all these mitigation strategies can be proactive or reactive. And yeah, I mean, there's simply not the space to go into detail of this.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I don't know if they would expect it from this.
For 3. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm hearing, unless somebody has some opposition, is that we should just get rid of column E because we're already explaining our top 3 mitigation strategies and what those are exactly.
Yeah. The only downside would be from the mitigation strategies, I mean, originally they asked for 3 challenges to be described in detail, but then in this rubric, they also write strategies are well developed with clear distinctions between proactive and reactive approaches. So if Emily would also want to have this for this part, then we're not separating between proactive and reactive properly here. If we delete it, we're also not doing it. So yeah.
We're damned if we do, and we're damned if we don't.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
But
why don't
I
I?
would say we delete it and rather
I'm
expand
just
the
gonna
table.
put it over here for now.
Yeah.
All right, and then if I spread this out, I know we don't have a lot of space, but just so we could try and truncate it a little bit.
Maybe we could shorten some of the description text to get it into one line.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
I think if you just expand it a tiny bit more, yeah, exactly. That's already.
And then if I, which one is? This is. Let's see if we can just say calm challenges. Shoot. Hey, there we go.
Right.
And then sensory deprivation. Do we need lack of nature here?
No, for the table, I think it's fine if we cut it a little bit.
Yeah, because the description kind of explains it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, let's just we know what these mean.
Yes.
Okay. Sleep disruption. I could probably keep energy rhythm in here. Yep. Okay. And then overstimulation, we don't, we write it as overstimulation later, so I think that's fine. Okay. How's this looking?
Looks good.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
job.
much better.
Okay, let me take, I don't know how Florence was bringing it over. I'm just going to take a screenshot of it and I'll paste it into our doc and we'll take a look at.
Snipping tool also help. I'm gonna snip it. Let's see.
It probably would be
think you can
easier to
also-
read as a table, but if not, then yeah, the photo version.
Here, I'll get us over
I think
here.
you can copy it and then paste as image.
Oh, okay.
I know Excel does that, but I don't know if Docs does. I think Lucas has a hand raised.
Yeah. Sorry, I use the hand raise because I always have a little bit of a delay on my speech, so I didn't want to talk over anybody. I had copied this section just around the tables and the table and figure to try the nice to try the column formatting just to see what it would look like without messing up the draft everybody's on. And it might be easier if I share my screen. How do
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see.
Let me unshare my screen.
Cool. It'll just be for a second. I'm not gonna try to take over.
No, please do.
Okay. Well,
We're gonna find a different world.
Yeah, that's totally all good.
all right. Is this? I can't tell what's showing or what's not.
It's showing.
My screen.
Yes.
So okay, if you're seeing what I'm sharing, then figure 1, the text for that column is just a lot longer. So it leaves this big sort of gap. If you can all see it. So it would be either shorten the description for figure 1 or find some fluff for table 1 to make it a little bit longer.
I see what you're saying.
But that's just a rough idea of kind of how that would look.
What if we put it with the one line?
Yeah, can we have it like wrap somehow?
What are we talking about? Sorry.
I always like shortening the description because then it's easy to say less than just saying too much because then it captures the.
I think right now it's in a table, right?
Yeah.
We made a table and then we put the descriptions right below it. But we could take everything out of the table and then have them kind of wrap around the charts and graphs if we want the text.
Yes, and also on the right column under figure 1 shows the percentage of members who assessed challenge impact, scoring 1 to 5. So we could just shortening this paragraph within like 2-3 sentences so that we have more space, right? Here it's taking 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 lines. So the challenges of overstimulation and sense of purpose have the highest frequency of high ratings, while missing friends and family is more distributed. Each has a high peak of 4. Other channels have much lower ratings. It
I
shows.
think half of that can go.
Yeah, I just wanted to show an idea of how it would look. I mean, I think it'd make more sense to edit it in the actual one we're using. I just wanted to play around with how the columns work without destroying everything.
Yes.
All right. Yep.
Sharia, you want to take a crack at?
What, at cutting that thing down?
Well, just moving stuff around here.
Yeah.
You're the wizard.
You
Oh, thank
deleted
you.
the chart.
Yeah, I do it in Word. Like Docs is new to me. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
Is mine just not updating quick? Or did someone actually delete the chart? Because I don't see it at all now.
I think somebody deleted it.
I deleted it here. It was a screenshot because I couldn't get it to copy and paste correctly. Here you go.
That's fair, yeah. Docs is weird. Let me see if this is gonna work any better. Oh no.
Like it's still small. I mean, we could make it like more of a square than a rectangle if we want. Oh. Wait a second.
Is that any better at all?
Oh, we moved. Okay, we're moving the chart for a little more.
Is that legible to people? Like if we look at it at 100%, it's really small, but it's 2 pages.
If you want, I can play around with that later too. It might have to be tonight, but it's better than what we had, for sure.
I just exported it as a PDF just to see. And if you zoom in on my screen, it's around 200%, which is fitting the page width. It's totally readable.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know if that's what we want to use for the measurement, but for me, if I export it as a PDF and fit to page width on the screen, then it's fine.
All right.
I think for now that's okay. If I can make it any better, I'll let you guys know, but I have no guarantees.
Well, I think the most important part is that the information is there and it's still 2 pages. So
True, that is true.
if it's small,
I just have a feeling that these tables that we have we can adjust that to make that smaller, the tables below, and then make our images a little bigger.
yeah, well they are 9 point right now, but yeah, we could make them.
The other
What?
thing is, are you guys okay with the table titles and the way it's labeled?
I'm fine with that for me anyway.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Look at that. We even have more space on the second page.
I think if we can make the text wrap like you're saying, Cassie, that would be the best case. We'd have enough to blow up that table.
Well, they're aligned now, so do we need that, or should we move one of these down?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Yes, so much room, Lucas.
It could probably work either way. Like if you expanded that table and brought the graphic down, we would just have to wrap the text so that it wouldn't leave a gap.
Yeah, I think it could work.
I can. Oh, sorry to interrupt, Nicole. You go ahead first.
Oh no, I was just commenting like there's so little text there's compared to all the the charts that it's hard to maneuver it.
Okay. I mean, it's just morning for me, and I don't have any more meetings today, so I can just work on the formatting and see how it goes. I only have psychologist meeting in the afternoon, and I'm really in a pretty good mood, so I can just play the format, but I don't want to change any sentences or anything. And but then when are we submitting the document tomorrow?
Whenever you guys feel ready.
So a few things to decide here. The naming the table, do you like on the top or on the bottom? That was Shreya's comment in the beginning.
I think it looks good on top.
On top?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like a caption though, but kind of.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
also making a little new subsection. So that was also one criterion, and I think with the table, you can count it as a subsection, and yeah, I think it looks good. I never knew, or I never saw a label of a table on top, but I think it looks actually good.
Okay. So you can just resolve this comment. Let's just resolve this comment so that it can more simplify. Okay. And then, okay, so.
Yeah, I mean, what else do we really need out of this report? What are the outstanding things that people want to fix?
That's a great question. So for now, we know the title can be creative. So I love this title, honestly. Analysis and mitigation of problems. We have all our names. Did you check all of us are in there or not? Florence present, Casey present, Shreya is present, Dark, Marufa, Lucas, Krishna, Mackenzie is not present, but Nicole. Okay, so you all are here, right? Except the AIs are not included. And then first sentence and second sentence, you guys are fine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we have the titles. Only thing I guess we need to do, just still try to find more space for this challenge. But visualization, but my printer is not working. Otherwise I would print it and see if it's readable or not.
Yeah, the only other thing I could think of is like, how much space do we have at the bottom now? If we move the graph down.
Yeah, somewhere, right?
Like, it's wrapping the text, but it's not really wrapping the text right now, so I don't know what's going on. And then we put.
I thought about it too, because in the rubrics, visualization was the last thing they mentioned to like as a point. So you could make the table bigger and see if you can fit the graph maybe near the summary or something.
And then if we put the graph next to the explanation of the table and the figure,
Right.
would that still allow us at 2 pages? Grr, it's getting close.
Yeah, we bumped on to 3 now.
Well, this can also be.
We don't, because then maybe we don't need to make the chart that wide, or because it spans downward too.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
decrease the height of
I
the
think
chart?
it looks fine with the graph on top as well, with the figure.
Well, yeah, what's going on here? Let's just bring that down for a sec. And then where's our writing?
Yeah.
I think the main issue with the figure is that if you put it somewhere in the middle, it kind of wastes a lot of space.
Well, right. That's why it's like, can we? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's like,
can we have a table where the figure caption is? Because look at that.
Yeah, let's delete that.
I think that's what's messing us up, because I think we can fit it otherwise.
Yeah.
Cassie, can you do that? I don't think it's working.
Okay, let me see how.
I wonder if we just have to edit in Word, because it seems like some of these functions aren't working well online.
Okay, hold on. Let's make it seen. Okay. This is where we're at. Okay. I'm just gonna highlight them all so we can see where the lines are, so we can just delete it.
That's a large table.
That's why we're having issues here.
This is listing all our problems. So it's
okay. Anyway. There we go. And we need this to be wrapped. Wrap the text on this. So we do that. Oops. Need a little bit more space. Yeah, I mean, it's still.
What if we move all of this table 1, figure 1 text block up to the singular line we have?
Try it.
Okay. Okay.
it's great that we completed all. I mean, all of you guys did such a great job in completing the sentences, so we didn't have to work on those things anymore. Just working on the like formatting.
I think now it's about playing with the wrapping and how to condense the space.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm sure not everybody needs to sit here and watch us try and move text around. So, how does everybody feel about the report besides just getting it to 2 pages?
I love it.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I think we got everything covered.
Cool.
Yes.
Yay, we did it, guys.
In the beginning, I thought it's not possible. It's like there's just so many things to do. But then.
I think we're really close. Just making it
Yeah,
look better.
there's like 2 lines. And I think we can make these smaller too.
I think visualization would be after we list the challenges, right? Because or like the table would be first, because we're at first we are saying what are the challenges, and then after the analysis we found out that
I don't know if it matters at this point. If we're trying to put it in the space, because I don't know if we have an option.
no, you can just cut the whole paragraph, put it underneath it. So put the table up and then put that.
Oh, I see. So like the table is the first thing after identification of psychological
Right.
challenges.
Right. Like we want to say what are our
Yeah.
problems, and then we want to analyze the problems. Also, it looks much different when you copy it in Microsoft Word.
So much. You have more space in Word, and that's why I was able to make everything fit. Right now, it just gets angry.
Yes.
So Marufa, if you said you had the ability to like play around, maybe that could be another option. And if you guys need, I can do it later. But I just can't until tonight for me.
Sure, I can copy this, download it or copy it, and whoever has time, that would be nice to join this meeting, maybe like 10 more minutes, 20 minutes, and take, let's see, Control A, Control C, the Microsoft Word here, Control A, Control B.
Thank you so much, guys. I'll have to hop off, but please ping me if there's anything, and then I'll check back in tomorrow. Because I think I'm the person submitting, so either way, I'm here for you guys.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Shreya.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Thank you. Sweet dreams.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, Lucas.
Hey, no problem.
Um,
I need to go check on our workers, but I guess just text in the chat if we need anything else.
yeah.
So if we download this document, so we have to submit in PDF, right?
Yes.
Let's see if we download it here.
Who has it bulk selected on the actual doc? Can you unselect for me? Thank you.
File, download.
Yeah, maybe we can put one line below the table and above the figure, so that the caption of the table is below the table, first table, and the figure comes above the figure. That might save one line. We're actually just missing 2 lines, right?
That.
Yeah, I would put the caption of the figure there as well. If you don't mind, I will just.
This one.
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to get this.
We'll take this Control C. Here.
Okay. So yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know if they fit on the same line unless we unfold them. Table 1. Why does it do that? Oh, I know why. Because this is, I think. Why does it do that? That made it worse.
We could create like text box in Microsoft Word and copy the sentence. And
Did you fix it? Were you able to?
Are you asking me?
Mm-hmm.
I was working on it, but then you were working on it, so I'm just looking at it.
No, I mean, I'm not having any success in the actual Google Doc. It's still picking the last paragraph.
So one question with this arrangement now, we could actually squeeze figure 1 vertically a little bit, no?
Yes.
That would make it probably fit well.
Yes. Let's try it.
I see. Yeah.
What if we bring the?
Could we also could extend actually like edit the words in figure 1 so it matches what the shortened version of the challenge names in the psychological challenges too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That might decrease the height. I have to find it now though.
Here.
Also searching for it, but
too many tabs.
Yeah, it's not under visuals and visualizations, trends, or trend mode.
Oh.
I don't find it.
Okay.
Since it's a formatting issue, should we just rather do it in Microsoft Word? Because at the end we have to do it really at the Word, because we can't, or should.
You can export in Google Sheets, but yeah, you're right. Like if it's
Because
working better for you in Microsoft Word, then let's just do that.
Because we have to do it anywhere, or can I just PDF the Google?
You can PDF the Google.
Google too, right?
Yeah.
You can download it as PDF. It's pretty.
Okay, then no worries. Because you can't make a text box here, so that we could just separately delete the description from table 1, figure 1, and just make another text box and just put it like all. Okay, now it looks.
Oh, here's the link to no. Yeah, I don't know where Florence has the actual graph.
It's in the workbook on trends mode, which is way to the right.
Trends mode.
Way to the right.
Oh, there it is.
Well hidden.
Okay. Okay, where is it pulling the info from?
Table 1 summarizes.
Okay, should I edit that to align with how we shortened up the names of the challenges?
Yes, go ahead, average.
Okay.
Impact.
And
mitigation strategies. So.
Oh, okay, hold on. This is being pulled directly from somewhere.
We can get rid of this, and the figure 1 would be psychological challenge impact.
Okay. I think it's just from our workbook completely. Okay, if I edit this.
Still goes to 3 pages.
No, it doesn't change it.
Yeah. It comes from sheet step 1. So the.
Oh, I just tried that.
Oh, really? really? Oh, I should.
Yeah, I just changed isolation and / loneliness just to isolation, and then I looked at the trend mode again, and it didn't change it. So
Okay,
I
hold
wonder,
on.
oh, maybe
You
it's
double-
copy of step 1.
If you, oh yeah, okay, there it is.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, got it.
Alrighty.
Of course, the copy.
Yeah. Okay. That's a purpose.
Insert text.
Thank you to whoever's helping me.
You're welcome.
I'm trying.
We're all in here.
Going slow about, yeah, I'm going slow, bouncing back and forth between the tabs, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think now it should be already. It looks like the energy rhythm is still a little bit white, but that's fine. We can.
Control C.
Hey, better than it was, right?
Yeah. Looks good.
It's actually more legible now, I feel. Okay. Copying it in.
All right, that looks very professional now. Yes, good job.
Do we lose something here?
No,
That's
it was,
the whole name of it? We just,
yes.
yeah, okay.
It was like a double time written because we labeled it under the table and then we had another description in the paragraph, so just made one. Do you want to underline it? I mean, do you have to underline?
Which one?
Table 1.
I just wanted to make it consistent because all other table captions
Oh,
are underlined. So
okay.
I'm happy to remove the underline, but then I think we should do it for every table. The whole summary is on page 3, though. So
Yeah, we can make it happen. That's like few sentences, right?
We lost the name of the figure name.
And the table description.
It shows on the top of the graph. Table of the name of the figure, name of the table, or name of the figure.
No, I think the description of table 1 is missing now, and the caption of the figure.
Yeah.
But the figure itself also has the caption on it, right? Distribution of psychological challenges.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yes.
We could take that out if we wanted to.
Or we can also name it there on the figure 1. We can just write it here, right? Figure
Yeah, we
1.
could just add it to the top.
Visualization of. Should we write visualization or no? Just description. Distribution.
No, just
Distribution of psychological challenges. Visualization.
Marufa, do you have that info on your copy, your Microsoft Word copy that you can add back in since we accidentally deleted it over here?
Let me see.
We need the table description.
Table description.
I think it was literally. Oh no.
Expected. Okay, let me see here.
So from the version history, you can.
Did you mean this description here? Expected psychological challenges.
No, we're talking about the table.
Yeah, this table 1 summarizes each challenge with descriptions, average impact, mitigation strategies, and suggested mission phases for implementation.
Yeah, can you just copy and paste that?
I'm trying to, but it always marks this whole deleted table as well. I'll copy it into the file at the very end. And then we can hopefully do it. So I'll go behind the summary. Oh no, it worked.
I think I have the description from a while ago.
Yeah, I just
never
behind the
mind.
summary, I added this. I will just copy and paste it now.
Psychological challenge impact shows.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the same thing. Summarizes your challenge.
Yeah.
No, it's for the table versus the figure, right? Yeah.
But we wrote it already underlined on the top, right? Table 1 summarizes each challenge.
It's not identical, but it's redundant, definitely.
Because we don't have the suggested mission phase in the table anymore. Previously, we had the purple lines.
Okay, so do we even need either of those sections?
Once again, sorry.
What did you
do we need table 1 name and table 1 summarizes?
No.
No, we just need one. We don't need to repeat it because it's the same thing. Just keep. And we have to get rid of suggested mission phases for implementation. The last.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Go for it, lemur.
Was that?
It says anonymous lemur on mine. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I don't know. It's ferret.
Okay, that gave us a line back. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope. Most of our summary is still on the 3rd page. Darn it.
We can make it. We're working in space industry. That's our job, to make space.
That's not the kind of space I was thinking about.
All about space and space.
But then we also don't need distribution of psychological challenge impact because that's already at the top of the graph.
Yes, that's why I was saying, like, to make it visualization of psychological impact, because the rubric says we want they want visualization of the data, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in summary, you can say visualization of psychological challenge. But either way is fine. So let's change the description. All right.
No.
I think we'll just download the PDF from Google so that no need to format anymore, and get rid of all the comments.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, can we change format? Here we go. No. We're already. Borders.
Do you like the headline purple color? I mean, is it professional? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I like purple, but
You know what we could do? We could take out everybody's middle names. Who has middle names?
I'm fine. I don't
don't
even
need my
I
middle
don't
name.
like my last name either. But
I don't want to offend anybody though, if that's how they prefer to
that
be.
sounds professional, honestly, because
Well, it doesn't help anyway.
after I got married, my husband is like, he wants to give his last name, and I don't want because my name is already so big.
We-
So we have so much argument in the house.
We could just abbreviate the first name.
That's even more professional.
Ooh.
No, that's too much. No,
Is it?
Yeah, let's just keep the first name.
I'm just trying to get us aligned back.
Oh, just no, that's
I'll put it back, I swear. I just want to see.
just
Yeah,
give
yeah,
it-
no, I think this will work.
It looks like we're all doctors if we do it this way, which is definitely not me.
I'm not me. Oh, that goes in one
Oh,
line.
Nice.
yeah.
I mean, we could try finding another line in another sentence, but not in. But good job, Casey.
Good.
Also, I mean, challenge one title needs to be on one line, but the spacing is really limiting me here.
Yeah, but also the 3
There we
lines or the 4 lines from the introduction here could. I mean, it just cries for limiting it to 3 lines.
We're so close.
Finally, we'll just have 2-page and
Here, let me look at my post mission for missing family and friends, because there's one word on the final line. Shakespeare and
right. You have the
ensure. Who needs smooth psychological reentry? Let's just say a psychological reentry. There we go. We got it. That's it, guys. Pack it on up.
Oh, awesome. Let's just delete the lesson. Okay, cool.
I'm so impressed.
Yay, me too. Congratulations, party.
Okay. How do we feel?
Aloha Friday party. But do we want our first name back or no? Or you could keep the first name. I hate my last name, to be honest.
So everyone can choose whether they want to have their first or their last name.
No, don't make it bigger.
No, it still works. I
No,
shrunk it a minute ago.
Well, just
but-
put Marufa.
No, not only me. I don't care. I want to be like everyone. I don't want to be standing out. But,
Yeah, you
but
can.
what if others?
Marufa gets her first name, and then you can put her as the first or last author, and then it's fine.
Oh yeah,
And
if
I
we
like-
put first
I like
names, we
Casey's-
lose our space.
Marufa can be our professor, and then.
No, I'm not a professor at all. I'll give Casey and Shreya's first name, and then I'll.
No. We can't. We don't have the space for it.
Hold on, try it again. I just shrunk each thing one size.
We can make the font smaller, of course, in the name as scientific paper, right?
Oh, am I doing track changes all of a sudden?
Cool.
Yeah, no, I think that's giving us a
No.
third page again.
No dice.
Let's just find another sentence in another section to make it smoother.
I mean,
this sounds more
look,
smart.
there's in the first part there's missing family and
I'll
friends.
keep that first part. Okay.
We can cut down probably 1 or 2 words in this sentences, no?
Let's
Hey,
see.
that's my section. You
No,
leave that
no.
section alone now.
Missing friends
I
family
already
is
cut
very
my
important.
section.
Let's try.
Cut your own section, Dirk.
I literally cut down mine as much as possible.
I'm I'm
Good
kidding.
job
I'm
on that.
kidding. If you need to,
Here, see, under the table, there's so much
If
space.
we all agree that overstimulus cannot happen post-mission, we can just delete 2 lines.
oh no, it can happen. Oh, I mean, I will say it can happen after mission. So
So after the table, there's some space. We could just settings, go to settings, and
What if we just bump the bottom of the page margin down just a smidge?
I think it's at the farthest it can go.
Oh, okay.
But here, why don't we take like a section? Wait, we have to make sure that
maybe
all the sections are
Just trying it now. Don't yell at me.
since
No.
3 of you are present from 3 different challenges, we could do the mitigation strategy. We could, instead of 2 row, we could make it in 1 row. Right? So for example, purpose, sense of purpose, individual daily journaling, could add it, and crew pep talks.
No, I think I don't
Well,
want to
that
touch that
changes.
stuff now, you know. That's
Yeah,
our
that's
actual
true. That's true. That changes the type and category. Okay.
We can also delete a line, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Why am I in track changes? Hold on. Here. We can delete a line right below every graph
Right.
or chart.
Right. That worked. I just saw it.
It just kind of looks really smushy.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look too great. I would rather prefer to delete the
Can we do
first and last
can we do
names.
can we do
Or
like half a
here, you
space?
change that little line. You don't you make it like 5 points size
Yeah, there you
instead.
go.
So it gives it a little bit
Yes.
of room, but not the whole 11 line.
Yay. Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
are so cool. I hope
Oh
we
yeah,
stay
somebody did that already. Okay, now they're
here.
all, are they even? Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
And
Yes.
it's still 2 pages. Okay.
Yay.
Amazing.
So nice.
Now all Shreya has to do is export as PDF and submit it.
Let's try exporting it now and see how it goes, just to have an idea.
Okay.
Since you did all this work.
I do file, print, and then save as PDF.
Yeah.
File.
I mean, you can literally download it as PDF from Google.
Or yeah, or you could do that.
And that always works pretty well, at least for me. So now
it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
well, I do see that the tables are now having some white space on the left. Was this intentional?
Oh.
Here.
Just 2 of them, right?
No, all 3 of them when I print it, but I mean it doesn't look bad.
That looks nicer because you have space in the middle.
But I would also then reduce the space on the left because now it's shifted to the right, but we would have the space to shrink it from the right side as well. May I try this?
Yeah. Yeah, and mine for missing family and friends is full paged, full length. Do you see that? So I don't know. We can make mine smaller.
Smaller looks better because it's like an indent a little bit, because otherwise it's so busy. Because we have space in the middle of the column, right? In first column we have so much space, so could leave the space out. These are also small, insignificant things, but looks so nice now. Wow. This report looks like you wanna print it and read it, right? Looks so like it's readable.
Are you working on that, Dirk? I just don't want to touch things.
Yeah, I'm just putting the lines all in the same position for each table.
Cool.
So now, how do you like it? Too tight or?
No, I think it looks fine. One of these. Wait. Also, one of these graphs or one of these charts. I think it's the first one. Can be truncated a little bit more. Let me. open source here. It doesn't matter.
Well, I just printed
You
it.
look at
It looks nice. Sorry, someone will say something.
No,
Lucas,
same.
yes.
I was sorry. I was just looking at the overstimulation table. I was gonna vertically center all the text.
Okay.
So it's all different. Once I remember where that.
Yeah, and I
that is.
think that table in particular can be.
It's larger than the others again.
Huh?
Give me
Yeah.
give me a second.
Yeah, I think it's like thicker.
Why is it larger in the vertical? Looks larger.
Yeah,
It,
exactly. I think you can. There's like a table settings. Let me see if there's a way to go left click. Table properties. Yes. Okay, hold on. This is what I did for mine. And then you make it a little small. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
There we
Nailed it.
go.
Now everyone can have their first and last. No, we already have the first and last names.
Now we're just doing extra credit.
We can have our husbands' names too.
How do you feel about putting the names a little bit more centered?
Heck yeah, why not?
Oops.
Oh, and Shreya's name needs a yeah.
Let's see if the names are correctly spelled. Well, this is not going to Nature or any other like publication, but
That's what you think.
Yeah, this is my first step to being famous.
You are famous already, Mackenzie.
One small step for the group, one giant leap for
Lucas
my reputation.
Did you watch Space Force, the Netflix show?
It's been a while, but I did see it.
Yeah, I just rewatched it last night. I mean, this last episode. Like when Chinese and American, the flag, they're like fighting on the moon. Do you think this will really happen? That sounds so crazy.
All right, looks perfect.
Yay! Now nobody touch it.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I have a question about this paragraph down here. Maybe we can add a little bit to it.
What's your question, Lucas?
No. I'm just.
Yeah, I think he was. I hope he was joking.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, you were saying something. The last paragraph in the first sentence, first page. Here.
No, he was just joking because we all agreed that it was ready, and then he was about to ask to change something. So.
Hey, what if we don't use charts and we use like a pie graph instead?
Yes.
Let me just check real quick.
Hey, what do you guys think about adding Morse code to this somehow?
Oh yeah, no, I love
That
it.
sounds really interesting.
We put the mission patches on it somehow.
I just really want to draw all of these challenges out.
Yeah.
Illustrate them. Okay. I'm gonna head out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
Awesome.
Thank you. I will post the recording. Did you guys mind that I posted in my YouTube channel because I just want to keep it as a memory? But if anyone has objection about the recording, let me know. This always feels to go back.
I would ask that in the group so that everybody can see it first.
Agree.
Okay. Bye. Ciao. Maybe we'll see in another
Guys,
group.
one last thing I just realized. Did you know that we have access to all the other group folders as well?
Yeah.
We could actually take a peek of what they are doing.
That sounds
Well,
very...
now Marufa can't put it on YouTube.
Oh, that's true.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go to other. We have so much things to do in our own folder. Yeah.
That's like I think Lucas, was it you who posted the school chat that was like, hey, here's what my team came up with for our patch. And I was like, oh, I've already seen them all because I already looked.
I don't remember if I posted that or not, but yeah, I was like, oh, a couple other people said that they peaked, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm kind of waiting for the excitement of seeing everybody else's. But yeah, somebody, I don't remember. I can't keep up with anything I've done. I have no idea.
All
Okay.
right. Great job, everyone.
Thanks,
We'll
everyone.
see you guys in
Yeah.
another time, another
Okay.
group. Take care.
Have a nice evening, nice day.
Love
Bye.
you.
Have a great
Bye.
day.
Don't
Bye.
forget to say love you.